What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start. Welcome to the Peter and Ad Podcast.
Yeah, we are back once again. It is time for you to get them headphones in and whip them Peters out, because it is the Petering Out Podcast with your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., Chub Didge, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy.
Sponsored by Tide,
a.k.a. Close to Fresh because of Tide.
Oh, is my AKA sponsor Close to Fresh sponsored by Tide because of Tide?
The whole thing.
You gotta say the whole
Or is
thing.
it just Close to Fresh, and it happens to be
Because of Tide.
because of Tide?
You gotta say the whole thing. Close to Fresh.
C2F OT.
So I have a confession to make, guys. So last week, last week I talked about that book.
I never read it.
No, I
What book? I don't remember.
that harem book about the guy that is banging the succubi.
You talked about that last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, now that he mentions it, I do remember.
What did you say?
And he went on a little too long about it.
I went on a rant about it, about how it's okay. So it's about
last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's about a guy that he's a loser. His roommate's a loser.
Oh yeah,
Spends
you
around
said
money.
you read like 5 books. I was
joking
zoned
about-
out completely.
Yeah.
In that.
I was joking about reading 5 books. I had
I remember Gabriel was
listened to
on
part of the. I had listened to most of the first book. I didn't finish it. So
So you really did read all 5 books?
no, it's my buddy.
He's like, well, there's a new update, and after a week, I have read 5 books.
And they're amazing.
I just can't stop.
My buddy kept no. So my buddy kept bugging. I told him, I was like, I don't think I can finish it. He goes, just finish the first book. It gets better. It gets better. I was like, all right, I'll finish the first book. Finished the first book, and I was bored. So I was like, let me check out the second book. They're only like 8 hours long.
Oh my god, only 8 hours.
So I checked out. I mean, you can
Only
listen
the-
to it pretty
Not a
quickly.
time commitment at all.
Well, like I listened to it like when I'm at work, just in the middle of something or whatever.
Right.
So I'm on the 3rd book now. It's still terrible, but the story has gotten better. But it's just
You're a piece of shit.
like he can't.
Just watch an anime.
It's not like
better.
at least in an anime, like there's some kind of like the guy's gonna like he might lose this fight, and it's like this guy he's been fighting demon lords and like he just beat Azazel like the king of the 4th circle. Like,
Oh, he's fighting demons. This is high school DxD. Just watch that.
It's just I was like, what?
Better.
I don't know. I don't know.
There's not full penetration.
There's no full penetration.
I mean, but there's titties, so it's fine. There's no titties in the book. It's only descriptions of titties.
Only descriptions of titties.
Yeah, those are titties.
But yeah, it's until I find something else. I'm like I said, I'm on the 3rd book now. Like hopefully I'm gonna look for something better. But if not, I'm gonna listen to the 4th book and then I'll just keep going until. Apparently, there's 14 books and a swimsuit issue, which
And it only really gets good after the 10th book.
yeah, sure, right. The thing that makes me laugh because on the site that I get the books from, the swimsuit edition, but it's a text only book or it's an audio book. So like, why is there a swimsuit edition of a book with no pictures?
Because it's anime, so that's the fucking beach episode.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
It's the
But
beach filler episode. That's all it is.
just in your mind. But yeah, so I have to admit that I like I said, I am on the 3rd book, and so I am reading them now. So all the shit that I talked last week about that book. Anyways,
Fuck you in that book. Chadwick Boseman died.
Chadwick
And
Boseman,
you want to talk about this stupid
right?
fucking
I forgot about Chadwick Boseman.
first
Died.
fucking topic.
So the Black
Shame
Panther has
on
died,
you.
which is
That's wild, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like in a 4-year battle with colon cancer.
It's crazy that, like, I don't think anybody knew.
I can't believe
Yeah,
I
I
can't
didn't know
believe
for
the
sure.
lengths that LeBron James is willing to go to get a championship.
Aren't they out? Or what's going on?
Just
He
kidding.
sacrificed.
He sacrificed yet another hero.
Are they out?
No, well they postponed these week's games.
Oh, because of the riots.
Yeah, because of that guy that got shot.
Jacob Blake.
Hey, what happens with these snow cones?
I don't know. I know that they talked. There was talk of snow cones, but they never.
What is this?
We
This
would
is-
stop the podcast to investigate these.
Where'd you get
snow
this?
cones.
Is this new?
We've been had these for a while now.
Nah, I haven't seen those.
Yeah, they. The night that we all came over to watch Tax Collector, I got them the week before that.
Oh, that was like
well,
3 weeks
that's-
ago.
Yeah, so I had them for like a month.
So we've only been here 3 times,
All right, well,
and they're fucking camouflaged. First
yeah,
of all.
they look like rocks. There's 2 of them. There's one over there and there's one right here.
That's pretty sick.
And they're stereo.
They're
So they
Bluetooth?
yeah.
It's pretty sweet, boy.
They're decent
Pretty
sound.
sweet, boy.
I had them hooked up to the TV, but there's no way to control. I don't know. It's weird. This TV you can't control the Bluetooth volume with it, so it's weird.
So they're just out here.
But no, I still listen to music. Like when I was out here doing work and stuff, I put music
It's pretty sick.
on.
It's pretty sick, bro.
Yes. But yeah, it sucks. I wonder what they're gonna do with Black Panther now, because I know they were planning to do a sequel.
They're gonna make the little sister.
Yeah. What
Gonna
was,
be a
I wanted. I was gonna
Black
call her Siri, but she's not Siri. It's
Isn't it like Suli or something?
Suri.
Suri?
I think it's maybe
Something like
Suri. But yeah, I know in the comics she becomes a Black Panther at one point. So
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll CGI him like they did
Black
Paul Walker.
Panther.
They'll CGI him like they did Paul Walker, and then he'll die, and then she'll take over the mantle of the Black Panther until they find someone else. And then they'll make Bucky the Black Panther.
Yeah, they'll make them the white.
They're
what is it? The
they're
white
making
tiger.
they're making the Black Captain America and the White Black Panther.
They're crossing all the borders.
So there's been a couple
He's the
leaks.
white king of Africa.
There's been a couple leaks when
How
it comes
mad
to
people would be
PS5.
after that.
Oh, I know, right? People would lose their
Obviously,
goddamn minds.
If they made
If-
Black Panther white? White
Yeah.
Panther?
White
Yeah.
Panther.
Albino Panther?
No, just a white guy. It would just be a white
Yeah,
guy.
white guy being
There's
Black
no-
Because
Panther.
it'd be Bucky. It'd just be Winter Soldier.
In the Black Panther outfit.
Yeah, running it like as the king of Wakanda. That'd be people. Yeah, people would lose
That'd
it.
be dope. In my mind, that'd be dope. But if,
I can see it.
put
It would
on-
be
They
cool.
can make white characters black, but they can't turn black characters white.
Yeah,
Why
because there's a bunch of double standards.
Why not? You can have BET, you can have black entertainment, but you
But
can
you-
have white entertainment?
You can't have wet.
It's called CMT, first of all. Country music. Fucking, I don't know what the T stands for.
Television.
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 I think there has been a white Black Panther. Let me see.
But it was a villain.
Other Black Panthers.
What about Spawn? Has Spawn always been black?
Yeah, Spawn's always been black.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there have been other, but I think
There's
'cause
other
there's
versions of
other
Spawn.
versions of Spawn.
But he's
Al
not,
Simmons-
but
Al
he's
Simmons
not
is-
like
Al Simmons is the modern Spawn. Is like the current day Spawn. But there was a
He's
medieval
like the
Spawn.
main
and-
character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
he's like the main character, and then there's the others.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kinda-
'cause
it's
the
kinda
one
like-
that trained him was the medieval one, right?
Yeah. So it's
That's
like
a
Ghost
good
Rider.
series, man.
Yeah.
You gotta do something with it. It's bullshit.
Like Ghost Rider, it's like the one that kind of
Yeah,
Shuri.
it's
That's
kind
his sister's name.
It is like Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Suri.
It's
So-
like Ghost Rider, but less hacky.
Yeah. Well, no, in the comic, Ghost Rider's not hacky. They just need to do a
Oh,
good
hacky.
movie version of it.
Little hacky. He's a fucking. He's like the headless horseman, but He rides a motorcycle.
Well, no, I mean, because he's got. I mean, his powers. I mean, he's got the penitent stare, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, but isn't that what the Headless Horseman does as well?
Does he?
The Headless Horseman has powers.
No,
He's
he
not
doesn't.
Just,
He's
he
just-
just
he's-
doesn't ride in the woods.
He's just a ghost. It scares people till they
No,
die.
He fucking kills. Yeah, that's not a power.
I mean, it
That's
is.
the same thing as the penance stare, right?
Yeah, you just stare into their fucking soul.
No, well, it forces them to see all the shit they've done, and it like turns it around on themselves.
Yeah, and then it kills them.
Not necessarily.
So,
It can make them
Scares them
comatose.
to death.
yeah.
Just like
It's Ghost Rider who just has a more convoluted version.
I mean,
of the
well, I
Headless Horseman's
guess.
power.
yeah, it's like fucking Stan Lee was listening to "On the Steel Horse I Ride, I'm wanted, dead or alive."
Listen to Bon Jovi.
And he was like, "Wait a minute, what if that steel horse
Was
was also ridden by the Headless Horseman?"
It's written by
Holy shit!
Nicolas Cage.
Johnny Blaze.
For the record, it wasn't Stan Lee.
I know that was probably one of the.
It was Roy Thomas.
writers.
I bet Stan Lee takes credit for it, though.
He's the what? Is he like the producer or publisher? Or
he was the owner of Marvel.
yeah, is that are they the publisher or are they a producer?
I
I think probably a publisher.
think they're the publisher. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so anything that's Marvel is Stan Lee.
Yeah,
Basically.
but he's published it. It's not necessarily he wrote it.
No, it's
Yeah.
his.
What did he actually write? Like he wrote Spider-Man. right?
Yeah, Spider-Man. Here, I'll get a list because it's a lot.
It's like the main ones, the main pieces,
Let me see.
the main mains.
Let's see. Character created by Stan Lee: Ant-Man, Captain Marvel, Peggy Carter, Nick Fury, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Abomination, Absorbing Man, Airwalker.
Absorbing Man.
They're not
What are
all
the
winners.
Heroes? Let me just give me
Not
the
all winners.
heroes. Don't give me fucking Absorbing Man.
There's
That is a
Asbestos
hero.
Man.
Huh?
Asbestos Man.
Jesus Christ, these are all terrible except for Spider-Man so far.
The Avengers.
All the Avengers?
I think he came up with the team.
The idea of them teaming up.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's get this guy's idea, and we'll put it in one.
Well, I mean, because he came up with most of the characters, like
Yeah.
Black Panther, Black Widow.
Okay,
Uh,
alright. What else? Luke Cage?
Brother Voodoo, Captain Marvel, Catman.
I can't believe this has been all the whack ones except for Spider-Man.
Cyclops, Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom,
Strange.
Dormammu, Dum Dum Duggan,
So he came up with all the Fantastic Four as well.
pretty much, Enchantress,
Fantastic Four are also pretty whack.
Yeah,
They're just dated.
Falcon,
They probably weren't
Fantastic
whack.
Four, Fin Fang Foom.
What is that?
Fang.
He's
That sounds racist as fuck, first of all.
Fin Fang Foom is he was kind of like Savage Dragon, but he's
Pretty racist.
Yeah.
he's a Chinese dragon man.
That's racist.
That's so real.
He's a Doctor Strange villain.
Oh, okay.
Nick Fury,
But that's still racist.
Galactus, Giant
You
Man,
said
which
Nick
is
Fury already like 3 times.
no, he didn't, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Said at least twice.
Jean Grey, pretty much all the X-Men.
Okay. Alright.
Hawkeye.
X-Men is dope.
Iceman, that's again
Oh, those are all X-Men.
Invisible. Iron Man,
Okay. Iron Man's sick.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Who's that?
It's the reporter in
I
Spider-Man.
want pictures of Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah, we don't need all these. Those fucking side pieces.
I know. Kingpin.
Stop giving me side pieces.
Kingpin is a fucking badass villain.
Yeah. Okay, if he made Spider-Man, I'm assuming he made everybody in Spider-Man.
Loki,
Okay, I
Thor.
don't need to know all the people that are in that universe as well. Okay, Thor. So yeah, maybe he did do all of
It
it.
was all the mains. Yeah. Doctor Octopus. Okay.
All right, he did all of it.
Yeah.
You just started with all the bad ones.
Oh no, because it's in alphabetical order, so I'm like trying to go through it. Stripperella.
He did Stripperella?
Yeah.
That's with
That's
Pamela Anderson?
Pamela Anderson, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it was Stan Lee's Stripperella.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Pamela Anderson was a weird, like, phenomenon.
She was, because she started off as that innocent girl next door with a hot body, and then she just became this uber slut.
Did she start off like that? I don't know, but
Yeah, because remember she was on
that
Tool
whole
Time?
era of just like blonde, big titted, skinny bimbos.
Yeah.
It's just like a weird thing. It's like a weird phenomenon. Like they had little asses. But people still liked the big asses back then.
Yep.
You know,
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
and then they kept trying to force like a skinny, like petite women on us, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the
Wow.
thing was because they all had big tits, and that's all you.
Yeah,
it
there's
was like
big tits.
they only
made
showed
the
them.
tits bigger because they're so like skinny.
Yeah, they didn't have anything else. It was like,
But it's, I don't know.
like remember Anna Nicole Smith? Like,
And
she-
then fucking Sir Mix-a-Lot came out, and then everyone's like, "Yeah, we like big booties. What's
Yeah.
up with all these skinny like bitches?"
He's right. I cannot lie.
I don't
I
care how
enjoy-
much they try to make me like Baywatch. There's not enough booty on Baywatch.
like I remember I was watching like
Didn't Anna Nicole Smith have some booty though?
she
Only
she was
because she gained like fucking a billion pounds.
no even before,
Billion
even
pounds.
before she gained the weight she had
Yeah,
little,
she was
she had
curvy.
hips and a
Yeah.
booty. But like,
Yeah, but their booties was different back then.
yeah, they were like long booties. They weren't
Long
like
booties.
They,
That's,
they were like
that's the name of the episode.
long booties. Like I was watching.
It wasn't a lot of hip. It was like more.
Yeah.
Like at the bottom. Like,
Yeah.
I think it was just the outfits though made it look like that because they would wear like those high hipped fucking like.
Yeah, the
Yeah, shorts and
thongs
jeans.
and yeah.
It would
Well,
make,
no, 'cause
it would make the ass crack look like it was this long.
But see, I think that's why Trish Stratus was so like, because I was watching WWE, the old ones, and Trish Stratus, she had a brown ass.
So
But then- but
Tori
like,
Wilson too.
yeah, Tori
But
Wilson.
still, compared to the girls like nowadays.
But look at Sable. When Sable came out,
yeah, Sable had no.
she
booty.
had no ass, and she'd come out and try
It
to
was just
shake her
like
ass, like
legs.
yeah,
It was just legs. To the back.
yeah. Like her ass was like my calves. Just like a little.
Yeah, you just put your calves together.
Yeah, that was just that.
Yeah, like barely any crack.
Yeah, even Marlena, remember her? She was all tits too. She was gold
Yeah, it
dust.
was just
wife.
all tits. Yeah.
All tits. And then they were all blonde. No, not what was her name?
All tits, long ass.
No, what was her name? Sunny. Sunny
All
was
tits.
no. Sunny had a bit of a butt.
Well, she was the one that was like that.
But she was all
fucking
first.
Lawler was always like puppies. Right?
No, that was Sable. Oh no, I guess what her too. Sunny was the first one, and then Sable
But
came.
she was always wearing like that business attire, right, Sonny?
No, she was always dressed like a cheerleader. She was the one
Didn't
that
she
came.
go through a business attire? Who was the one that was with?
That was
fucking-
Deborah.
That was the one that was with the guitar.
Yeah, with Double J, Jip J.
Yeah, that was the one where he was always like puppy.
Yeah. She was. Oh, that was Stone Cold's ex-wife.
Really? That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
she was married to Stone Cold.
They seem like a great couple.
Right. But yeah, it was Trish and Lita were the first ones that really came out that actually had different types of bodies, and then
Even Lita had no booty.
yeah, no. Tori did.
Tori
Trish
Wilson
did.
had a good booty, yeah, Trish did, but it still wasn't like they were just normal booties. They weren't big booties.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
Just like not absent of.
No, Trish.
No, if you go back and look at them, like I was just literally looking at them the other day. Like when I think back at it, it's like video games,
Yeah, you think back at it, it's like yeah,
you know.
yeah,
you
because
think
she
they're
was my
way-
yeah.
Way hotter than they actually were.
You know who holds up? You know whose ass holds up? Vita, what's her name?
Vita Guerrero. There we go. Yeah.
Her ass still holds up to this day. But she was also on the tail end of. She was one of those, you know, BET or rap video models.
I was never a fan of Vita Guerrero though. Like she's got a.
She still got it, bro.
She has her and what's the chick from fucking the one that took
Is she
over
an apple?
Batman? The one that took over
Hmm?
the chick that took over on Batman, the one that gets blown up by the barrels.
Batman?
in Dark Knight.
Batman?
Yeah.
Blown up by bears?
She's the one that takes over. The one that Batman, that Bruce Wayne's in love with in the fucking Dark Knight series.
Rachel?
Rachel. Because in the first movie, it's the chick that was married to
You
Tom
talking about-
Cruise.
Yeah, she sucks.
And then
Oh, yeah.
the second movie,
It's Jake Gyllenhaal, Molly.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal's
Maggie
sister.
Gyllenhaal.
Maggie Gyllenhaal. Vita Guerra and Maggie Gyllenhaal both have like bulldog faces. They both have like they just have weird faces.
Yeah. Vita Guerra doesn't have a great face,
Yeah.
but she got a crazy body on. Who's that?
Trish,
Yeah, Trish got a booty.
see,
What's-
I had to
okay, what
defend
is
it.
on?
I had to defend it.
Just, I wasn't talking about Trish. I'm talking about Tori and.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I agree. Tori, yeah. And what was the other one? Stacy. Stacy had like a small booty. It was
she
nice.
had, like,
She had,
like,
like,
yeah,
she had
it wasn't
super
small,
long
but it wasn't big.
yeah.
And same thing with Tori. But yeah, when you look back at those two now, I always just think of them. They had a big ass.
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
wasn't that big.
you remember them. Yeah, as your budding hormones saw them, not us. that's what it was. I like how we just brushed over Chadwick Boseman dying, but we spent like 15, 20 minutes on, on 90s booties.
90s booties, bro.
How did we transition into this?
Stripperella, Pam Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because we're talking about white
girls with no booties.
white Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
And then we started talking about we started looking up what.
Stan Lee's character,
Yeah.
Stripperella, Pam Anderson. There we go. Yeah, that was the thread.
Nice.
You know what? As long as we can always find the
I
thread.
love
Like,
that name of the episode, Long Booties.
Slimy booties.
oh god.
That's the next body trend.
Long
It
booties.
comes in waves.
It's not fat.
First
It's
big
not
boot-
fat booties no more. It's all
First
about
it's
the long
like
booties.
curvy, thick, and, like right now, like thick and curvy's in,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's gonna be back to like just skinny big tits.
With
Yeah.
fake blonde hair and
It's gonna be like no tits, fat ass.
stick figures.
Or it's just gonna be like black chicks because I have to come in. Where it's just like
It's
everybody
like-
wants it.
Everyone wants, yeah. A couple weeks ago, the episode I wasn't on, was it 2 weeks ago now? I had given you guys two stories. You guys talked about them, but you brushed over one of them.
Oh my god, you're still bringing this.
Yeah, I wanted to bring it because I have another story about it. So remember, one of the stories was like a long dead PS3 game or PlayStation game might be coming back.
Uh-huh.
It was either Killzone or
Or SOCOM.
Splinter Cell or
SOCOM.
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 Well, now the new rumor is because of that game.
Hey man, if it's not Legacy of Kain,
I know,
I
right?
don't care.
No, what's that game? The one, Siege. So
Rainbow
Sam
Six.
Fisher's gonna be in
Yeah.
Siege.
Yeah.
So supposedly that's
That's
like
what it was.
that-
That's all it was.
that's still, it's just feeding more to the rumor that it's gonna be
Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell.
They made Splinter Cell as well?
Yeah, it was Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell.
No, but I thought you said it was from.
No, the rumors are they might bring it back.
But the people, I thought it was a game related to the people from Zero Dawn.
Was it?
Yeah, I thought that's what that article was because it was Killzone.
No. They were saying that Guerrilla Games. They tweeted something, but no, that's not what the article was saying.
I thought it had to do with Group,
Yeah, no, they were just saying it might be a Guerrilla game because that's the two games that they could be bringing back. But no, it's so right now the rumors are circulating that it might be another Splinter Cell game coming out. So
I don't see why not.
yeah.
It hasn't been.
Yeah, there's definitely an untapped market now since Metal Gear is pretty dead in the water.
Yeah, exactly. So
That should be the name of the next game.
Dead in the Water, Metal Gear Solid 6, Dead in the Water. That makes me sad. Saying that out loud just
It
made
is
me
sad.
sad.
It's so sad. Like,
God, I think
I was sad when like Death Stranding came. Like
The whole game's just like that
fact that-
that Daniel Radcliffe movie. You're just Snake as a dead body.
as a dead body, it's Swiss Army Snake.
Weekend at Solid.
Weekend at Shadow Moses.
Weekend at bosses, big bosses. That'd be cool if they just did like remakes and just did MGOs.
But better MGOs.
Then 5, yeah.
Just continuously remake them, like remake 1 and 2, put it on.
Seriously, yeah.
And then remake 3, and then remake 4, and then start over.
It works for Call of Duty.
Yeah, you could just stop at 4. Like you don't have to go past 4 and just start over again.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. Just keep redoing the.
Yeah, and then make a new MGO with each of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Call of
Guess
Duty
it's
went
something
back to
like
it, and they're doing better than ever.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like
right?
they were dying when they were doing like the
trying to
futuristic.
do new shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why they're bringing Cold War back. It's like,
Bro, the Modern Warfare is the most played game ever right now.
yeah, because the future shit was dumb. Like, I mean, it has
Well, it's just
it has a
was
charm
getting
to it, but at the same time, it's like, yeah,
it was just getting too much.
I feel like because they're listening to the haters and being like, "You guys make the same game every year."
Well, like the future stuff, I liked up to Black Ops, like Black Ops 2-ish.
yeah.
Even Ghosts, I kind of liked.
Yeah,
But like once they started like, oh, you're jumping fucking 20 feet in the air.
yeah,
And
Doing wall.
wall
double wall jumps.
runs and all
yeah,
the sliding backwards.
yeah. That's when it started getting ridiculous. I saw a comment recently. I was gonna bring this up to you guys. It was the announcement. It was on the one. It was one of the YouTube comments on the Cold War like world premiere, and it was like they're still doing Call of Duty. I stopped playing that game in high school. Like, okay, well, you stopped playing that game in high school. Doesn't mean the fucking rest of the world stopped playing that
Doesn't mean
fucking
there's
game.
not new kids every fucking
Yeah,
year.
exactly.
Yeah, for every person who quits Call of Duty, there's like fucking 10 billion other kids who just started playing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the way it was worded, I forgot. He said something that was like,
It's like, yeah,
it was like
like this-
that game peaked when I was in high school, and I've never played it again. And then it's like, well,
Okay.
yeah,
I was
good
just
for
like,
you.
Okay.
I think it's reaching. It's pretty
I
much
think-
reached a new peak.
I agree. Like Black Ops,
fucking funny.
Black Ops was amazing. That was my favorite, and now this.
I wouldn't say it's surpassed like BO2 yet,
No.
but I mean
It's like-
having the battle royale definitely helps it.
Yeah, definitely. I need to. I want
It's
to
like
get back
going
on
to,
and play it.
Starbucks. I haven't drank Starbucks in.
Oh yeah, it's like, yeah. People still
High
go to
school.
Starbucks.
Starbucks is still a business. I've never even gone there.
Still a thing?
Last time I went to Starbucks was they had the unicorn drink.
Ooh, there was an Easter egg in Last of Us 2. You know the grounded and permadeath mode that they added recently in Last of Us 2?
Oh yeah.
So if you beat Last of Us 2 on one of those two modes, you get to hear the song that Joel sang to Ellie in the very beginning of the movie, the game. You get to hear him sing a full version of that song.
Oh, yeah. So you're gonna be cringed out for a full
Oh,
like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't really, he wasn't singing that song very good.
Yeah, exactly. But it's still, I mean, it's a cool little Easter egg, just like the fact that it's a whole song.
That's not enough. It's not enough of a
That
reward.
sounds so such a task.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna replay it again to hear that, but maybe I'll look it up on YouTube just to hear part of it. Like, and I probably would listen to the whole thing, just because I'd rather listen to Ellie play "Take on Me" again.
Yeah, with her missing finger.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back
Why are we gonna take a break?
because we're at the time already.
It's
We
not
got 2
30.
minutes.
I wanted to say something.
Oh, what do you want
Oh
to
yeah,
say?
that was a cool thing about Last of Us 2, where she loses her finger.
Yeah.
Because it's like every time they go back for revenge, they lose something.
They lose part of
They
themselves.
lose
They lose something.
in the
Yeah.
process.
Yep.
And then you know what I was thinking too about the end, to where she didn't kill her, because it was also her. Like for Abby, she couldn't forgive Joel, but for her to also for Abby to go back and beat her up and then forgive her,
Mm-hmm.
she was beating her double because she forgave the person who killed her father figure.
Yeah.
She was able to forgive her,
Yeah. Exactly.
and I didn't realize that till just like recently. I was like, wow, that's pretty fucking.
Yeah. No, that whole thing. It's
The
a really.
storyline's amazing.
It really
Storyline's
is. It's a
amazing.
great
The
fucking
gameplay is
story.
amazing. I mean, somehow Tsushima's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like,
It's just
just a
Tsushima
different
is just so much more enjoyable throughout. Like with Last of Us, I did find myself like I had to only play it
It's
like during the
beautiful, though.
certain
Like,
time
it's
of
so
day.
beautiful. Yeah.
Like if I played it at nighttime, it was putting me to sleep. at
Yeah.
some points, and then
Yeah, but it's
But
so
see, 'cause-
beautiful and so well, like almost flawlessly executed.
yeah.
But see, the thing about Tsushima too, though, because like you said, like because Last of Us is so desolate and so empty, but so is Tsushima. But it's like
But
you're
there's beauty and
alone,
all
but yeah,
that,
there's beauty and everything feels alive.
Yeah.
Whereas Last of Us, everything's dead.
Yeah,
You're in a dead city.
Yeah.
Everything's dead around you. You're
Yeah, it's a whole different aesthetic.
yeah. And so and well, see, like to me, it's kind of like the way I feel about GTA 4. Like to this day, I've never finished GTA 4 just because the story was just so depressing to me. I just couldn't. Like I've gotten close to beating it, I just couldn't.
Yeah,
like,
I can
every
see
time
that.
it's just like
I can see that the tone of that game is very like it's similar to, I guess similar to that where it's
yeah.
nothing
Or it almost
ever
feels like a
works out.
grind,
Well,
like,
Ghost of
it's
Tsushima is like that too. Like every mission you do, like yeah, it gets you a little closer, but also like you guys they don't necessarily succeed in every like.
Oh yeah, no,
Like
definitely.
they fail like with what's her name? The archer.
Tomoe?
Yeah, Tomoe. Like she gets away every fucking mission.
Yeah, every
Like they get closer, but like
Yeah.
she's still getting
she's
away
still
every
getting away.
fucking time.
And she's like, "Fuck you guys."
Or
How far
or,
are you guys, by the way?
I just got.
He
to
just
Act
finished, and I'm still in the very like. I wouldn't even say I'm halfway through Act 2, just because I'm still doing all the side missions. I'm still doing everything, and like the last 2 weeks, I barely touched the game just because of this new job and
Yeah.
everything that's going on. Same reason I haven't gotten on the bike. It's just. But here, let's take a quick break, and we'll come right back after a word from our sponsor. Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And you know, how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So, anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong. What were we talking about before we took off?
I don't know. We're back though.
And we're back.
too late.
So,
We were talking about Last of Us and shit,
Yeah, we were.
but that was a whole nother lifetime.
yeah, it was. I didn't think we were going to take that long on the break. I figured we'd go in and get some
Absolutely.
snow cones and come back out.
No cones are never.
That's how it always feels.
Yeah.
That's how it always is. It do be like that.
It'd be like that, though.
So, how's it going?
What's going on?
How's your week been?
Yeah, pretty good.
I've been playing Persona 5.
Have you really? How do you like it?
I like it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty like it's turn-based.
Okay.
Did you
So-
beat Jedi?
Yeah, I did actually.
What'd you think of it?
It's actually really good.
Right? I told you.
You haven't even beat it.
How far did you even get into it?
I beat it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How's it? How's it?
I don't think you beat it.
How's it?
I don't remember, actually.
Oh yeah. All of a sudden,
I did beat it, though.
Let me find out. You
I don't
just
believe-
watched a YouTube video and you're saying you beat it.
No, I did beat it.
you did beat it.
Damn it. How did it end?
Because you look like mom right now. You're lying. You're thinking.
No, I did beat it. I just don't remember now. Damn it.
What's the main character's name?
Cal Kestis.
It passes.
Is that why? Do you only find his name at the end?
No, you know throughout the whole
They
game.
tell, yeah.
That's-
I even did all the side shit. I had all the crew, like you get
But you
the
never beat it.
you get that one. Wow, what's that animal? You can go up to an animal on the first planet you go to when you're trying to open the archive and you meet the little robot.
BD1, yeah.
BD1, thank you. There's also like those little jumping animals that are. You can one of them actually you can go up to it at one point, and like I think it's hurt or it's getting bullied by the other ones. So like you tell it to go on your ship, and it does. And then after that, what's the pilot's name?
Yeah, the pilot keeps saying like,
I keep hearing noises.
Noises.
Yeah, there's food's going missing. And,
something's on the ship.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it isn't. You're just going crazy, man.
Yeah. And then there's another animal.
But nothing ever resolved out of it. It's just like he's always just looking for it.
Yeah, he's always just looking for it, and you never find it yourself. And then you get I keep wanting to call her the Seventh Sister, but it's not the Seventh Sister. The one that on the planet.
The Night Sister.
The Night Sister. That's what she is. The Seventh Sister is the one from Disneyland. And is she a character in the game too?
The Second Sister and Ninth Sister are in the game.
So the Seventh Sister is the one that's at Disneyland. She comes out with Darth Vader in one of those like outside of Tomorrowland. They have like a little like that.
Which one's the Seventh Sister though?
She looks like because the Ninth Sister is the big one, right?
Yeah.
So she looks like the Second Sister, kind of. But like her mask is more like.
Is it like Asajj Ventress? Like, is that her?
I think it is actually. Yeah, I think so. But because when do you fight the Second Sister? That's in the beginning of the game, right?
Second Sister is the last boss.
Okay, then yeah. Then it could be the game. I don't know why I felt like that was the beginning of the game.
You do fight her in the
You
beginning,
run from her
and
in
you
the
get fucking like destroyed in the beginning.
You just run away. Yeah. And then you go through the one area I hated was when you had those balls you had to move, and like you would move it to somewhere and it would power on a fan. You had to jump. Like it was like it was a tomb with a bunch of puzzles inside. And I don't know why that one it felt so tedious to me.
Oh, the Tomb of Mictrol?
Yes.
Yeah. I liked it though.
It felt so.
I actually liked all the puzzles and stuff.
I enjoyed most of them, but that for some reason that one just felt so tedious to me. I liked the arena when you had to fight off all the like the junk planet or whatever it was.
I forget what they're called. The brood of something.
Yeah. And I like how customizable everything was. Like how you get all the skins for BD1 and...
Once I got the gold one, BD1 stayed gold.
Yeah. And the ship too. I got the gold skin. I think it was like a golden chrome skin. And I kept it like that.
What did I keep it as? I got like it was called like the smuggler skin, and it looked like the Millennium. It was like a Millennium Falcon.
Oh, that's cool. I might not have got that. I know I didn't get everything. I tried to get as much as I could though. But yeah, that was a fun game. Oh, did you guys see the actual Suicide Squad movie trailer?
Yes. It wasn't
another Suicide Squad coming out?
Yeah, the one with James Gunn, the one that James Gunn is directing with John Cena and
John Cena.
Yes. Yeah. It actually, it's got a huge cast.
Yeah.
All the trailer was all the cast members and what they're going to be playing as.
Yeah.
And it's like what, 18 characters?
Something like that, yeah. And
why so many?
Because they're like the way James Gunn says it, and the thing
most
is
likely, like there's a bunch of comedians, and most likely all the comedians are going to die.
Yeah.
Like,
what is it fucking? What's that movie? That's the Stallone movie.
Expendables?
Yeah, what is this, Expendables?
Kind of. Yeah, literally, because I mean they're all going to be dying off.
Yeah, they got John Cena, Idris Elba, Pete
I don't know, they were called the
Davidson.
Expendables, but none of them died.
That's true. Yeah.
That's true.
The one big thing that they're saying about this movie,
They were expendably inexpendable.
Sushi. This part. Fish wants to go inside.
no,
Or were they inexpendably expendable?
well, initially they were expendable, but then they became badasses, and people just hired them, but they kept the name. The one thing James Gunn kept saying about this, the two things, I'm sorry, was that it's like don't get too attached to any character. But I'm sure Harley Quinn's not gonna die.
Yeah.
I think everybody but probably Idris Elba and Harley Quinn.
But even Idris Elba isn't playing like a major character.
He's not playing a major character. I like the way that John Cena described his character. He's not the Patriot. What is he? The Patriot's another comic.
I forget what the guy's called.
It's like the way John Cena described him. He's asshole Captain America.
Yeah.
And basically that I forget, God, I can't remember the character's name right now. But basically,
No,
what
he
he
said
is,
he's douchey.
douchey character.
Captain America.
Yeah. So what he is he's like super
With guns.
patriotic, and he wants peace at all cost, which means he starts killing people for peace.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it turns out like he's got a really fucked up backstory, that character. I remember reading some of the comics. They're older, but I remember having some of them. And he I'm trying to remember I think his dad was abusive, or his dad did something, and his dad was a Nazi. That's what it was. And he found out that his dad was a Nazi, and he decided like it made him go kind of crazy. And so he's like a mentally ill, like he's not as bad as, he's not like schizophrenic like Moon Knight, but he's got he's fucked up in the head, and he uses violence to bring about peace. And it's a weird, like he's really a villain, but he's a hero, but he's a villain kind of thing. Like,
You mean Thanos?
no, you have ice cream in your beard.
Saving it
You're saving it for later.
But that's what Thanos. That's whole Thanos' whole theory, right?
Yeah, really. Peacemaker. That's the guy's name. Yeah,
Isn't that one of Thanos' AKs?
the Peacemaker. He's also the Fresh Maker.
Which is also my
Yes, but
Special ability.
using your special ability is now.
He absorbs all AKs.
Even
Um,
Thanos
He's susceptible.
AKA
Special
Thanos.
ability.
is nothing in the face of my abilities.
No, I'm thinking of that. No, that was what was the one the villain from Guardians, the first Guardians? I want to say Crom, but that's a god from Conan. God damn it! What is his name? Something Destroyer.
What are you talking about?
The guy from
Beerus?
Guardians,
Beerus the Destroyer?
the main villain
In 2?
in part 1.
Oh, Ronan.
Ronan the Destroyer.
Oh.
When Drax approaches him, he's like, "Oh, when I came to your what movie is that? I'm confusing him now." Was like when I graced your village, or when I came to your planet or whatever, it was the greatest day of your life, but for me it was Wednesday or some shit like that. Fuck, what is that from? No, because Ronan just says, "I don't remember them," and then later on he says, "Oh, I remember them crying and begging for their lives or something," just to taunt him.
Ronan?
Ronan the
Yeah,
Destroyer.
I don't know.
Damn it. It's gonna bother me. But yeah, I kind of. Oh, that's the other thing with James Gunn though. It's, if you notice, all the characters, they're like super accurate to what the comic book is. They're not doing like, let's make it real worldy. There's like, that's what their costume looks like in the comic book. That's what they're wearing on the
They
screen.
have Polka Dot Man.
Yeah.
Polka Dot?
Polka Dot. His sole purpose in life is to cover the world in polka dots. True villain.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bison from the Street Fighter movie.
What?
Uh,
Oh, that line you're talking about?
the line I'm talking about, it was Bison. He says, "For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday." So just because Chun-Li was trying to get revenge on him, and she's like, "Oh, you don't remember coming to my village and killing my father?"
Right.
Like that's. So it's basically the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not the same show at all.
No, it's basically it's like I don't remember killing your parent or your family because they're just one of
Yeah.
thousands I've killed. So yeah, Suicide Squad, that one, and then there's the game. They've only showed the cinematic trailer, but I liked what I saw. I mean, it was cinematic. There's no gameplay to it, but I think it looked alright. I think it's a completely different vibe than the fucking Batman games. The Suicide Squad game.
It looked like, you know what it looks like? It looks like Sunset Overdrive.
It kind of did. It's very over the top, very
Looks very vibrant.
yeah.
Looks like there's going to be a lot of colors.
Yeah, so I think the official title is
Colors?
Colors. The official title is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Yeah.
So
So
it's gonna be stupid.
I didn't see that part, like when Superman, like the first time I watched the trailer, I didn't see Superman crash into. I just saw the helicopter like going out of control.
Yeah.
And then I saw Superman. I didn't see him actually hit the helicopter and make it explode.
Yeah.
So I just saw, like he said, it's like, oh, Superman just saved that guy, and then he just melts his face and shit,
It's pretty dumb how they can only make Superman interesting by making him a villain.
making him a villain. Yeah,
Everything.
I mean that's what they had to do in fucking Injustice as well.
Yeah. But when Injustice did it, it was like for the first time. It
Yeah.
was like, oh, wow, he's evil.
Yeah,
And then now it's just like, that's the only way they can do it.
yeah, but now this time it's the whole Justice League is evil. Even Batman, I think. I don't know. I'm just assuming because
They're
it's
Nazis?
killed Justice League. Well, it looks like they're infected with something because like when they showed Superman, he had like
with Nazi DNA.
he had something around his eyes, like it looked like it was dripping out of his eyes or something.
The Nazis engineered it back in the 1940s. Just before Hitler killed himself. And when he killed himself, they just gave up. But now it got in the wrong hands.
And now it's back in powerful. I wonder, was that no, it wasn't Brainiac. What was that?
It was Brainiac.
It was Brainiac?
The big thing?
Yeah. That was Brainiac, right?
Yeah, it was Brainiac.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure, but I was like, I was thinking of Darkseid. When I was watching the trailer, I was like, is that Brainiac or is that? I couldn't remember Darkseid's name.
No, Darkseid's like actually like humanoid.
Yeah, no, but I was trying to remember. I know I was just confusing the characters in my head, I guess.
Yeah.
What else? There was another thing. There's a couple PS5 rumors. One of them is that the PS5 will launch on November 13th, which doesn't sound too far off. I mean,
Do me a favor, look up the Call of Duty Cold War release date.
all right, let's see.
The 13th.
Yeah, I know, right? Cold War. Cold Eat? What?
Cold Eat.
November 13th.
Yeah. I say confirmed.
Yeah, that's.
It's confirmed.
Confirmed.
Mario Sunshine's coming out.
But yeah, that's.
They just put out a picture with a PlayStation 5 on a Thanksgiving table. Dinner table. It's coming out on Thanksgiving, guys.
The other thing is that there's going to be a 2 terabyte model of the PS5. It's a 2 terabyte digital edition that supposedly costs $1,150.
Why?
Supposedly. But again, it's one of those ones that just it
Sounds
popped up on some German
Supposedly
website.
or supposedly?
Supposedly. What did I say?
Supposedly.
You're
What
saying
did
supposedly.
I say supposedly? I meant to say
You're saying
supposedly.
with a V.
I meant to say supposedly.
Supposedly.
But again, the story is one of those ones that it came up on a German website as like, hey, PS5 coming out soon, pre-order now. Then the price was
Right.
1,100. So it's fucking. It's like the other one. It was like it's coming out in 2050. Oh no, what did I say it was? December 31st, 2021 or something.
Yeah.
It's like that's obviously a place fucking holder. Like, shut up. So it's not a real story.
Oh no! What I was thinking about bringing up Call of Duty for PS5 is that I know there's a lot of like different versions, and I know all the PS4 versions are gonna be playable on PS5, but they won't be like the PS5 version.
Yeah.
But you can also buy. So you would have to buy the PS5 version on PS5 for it to be like
The
an
full on.
upgrade.
Yeah.
So it pretty much just makes sense to me because it's like so. It's such a convoluted like thing that we're like they can't just do like this is it.
Yeah. So it's kind of like what Control did. It was like, where here's a PS5 version of it. We're not going to upgrade your PS4 version of it because
fuck you.
because fuck you. That's why. Well, no, because especially if it's releasing the same time as the PS5.
So it's like if you're getting a PS5 day one, buy a PS5 version. If you're not, get the PS4 version. You can play it later.
Exactly. And you'll still be able to play it on the PS5.
So it's probably going to be that.
And then there was one thing too was
You
on
could pre-order.
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 So it's like you pre-order, and then they'll let you pre-order it.
Is that register thing I sent you guys?
That's pre-order.
Oh yeah. I signed up for that.
Because you're pre-ordering.
Yeah, you're putting yourself on the roster to pre-order. So you're like, but see,
you might not get it.
Yeah. So apparently, what it is, it's going to be based on your activity on the PlayStation Network.
Oh, then I'm a shoo-in.
Yeah, well, you're a shooter.
Gabriel's one of the first.
And they're gonna be like, this guy doesn't play enough. You don't get shit, and then you gotta get your PS5.
If they go off a gamer score, that'd be cool. Because
I got a pretty decent gamer score too.
You get
I play a variety of games.
You have a higher score than I do.
Do I?
Yeah.
I know I have.
might be catching
Well, because
it
I'm
slowly.
a trophy hunter.
Yeah, you actually go for trophies.
I like to go for trophies. That's why. I'm a trophy whore.
For me, I only start going for trophies if I have enough if I'm like 3 off of a platinum, then I'll be like, all right, I'll actually grind it out. But if it's like if I play through the game and I've only unlocked like all the story trophies and like nothing else, I'm like,
yeah, no, you know
I'm
what?
like one trophy away from platinum and Ratchet and Clank, and I
just don't do it.
It's hard. Like you have to do like.
It also depends on what's left.
It's like you have to do a perfect fucking one of those slide board courses, like flawless.
On Mafia 2.
Yeah, like with Ghost of Tsushima, I have to go to like 20 more of those shrines that you guys go to, the ones you have to buy.
The ones that don't.
Oh, I just got that trophy.
Yeah.
I got the 10 one.
Because I literally didn't do any of those at all until you guys said anything, and I was already like almost done with the game.
I was just always bowing at everything. Oh, that looks kind of cool.
That
I
looks
just
like
bow
a
it.
shrine.
Yeah, I would just bow to it.
Yeah. And at that point, I was like, I don't really want to just walk around and figure
bow
out
to
all this
stuff,
shit.
yeah. I'll log in next time. I'll just log in as you and just bow to stuff for you.
I wish they would have had a guiding wind for the collectibles too, instead of like how they have the guiding wind to go to the Nari shrines and shit like that. And you're like, they already show up on the map. Like,
Yeah,
there's already a question mark right there. Like,
Yeah.
I need a fucking guiding wind. Or even if there is just I could actually set that as my destination and I have the guiding wind. I don't need a fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Put like guiding wind.
But see, the guiding wind helps is like if you haven't covered the area or.
Only time I used the guiding wind, or like the like the regular one, was for the strikes, the bamboo strikes.
Oh, that's one thing I need to do.
Because I wanted all the resolve.
Yeah.
Mad resolve.
Wanted all the resolve.
I need to do
Have
that.
you gone to every hot spring yet? Since you're in Act 3?
No, I barely got to Act 3.
Oh.
Just barely.
You get stuff.
I got to the one that was right next to that.
Oh, okay. You remember the little bath towel I sent you? The one where he's just wearing the bath towel?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he's wearing the basket mask.
You get that for.
I got the basket mask.
Where'd you get that one from?
You just find it. Yeah.
You just find it?
Near that town.
Yeah,
What
but
time?
there's one where you're just wearing like the sauna towel or the sauna diaper around you. You're just naked basically.
That's awesome.
And you get that for going to all the hot
All the
springs.
hot springs. It's hilarious.
And then you get a Son Goku mask for doing all the bamboo strikes.
Oh, nice. I just found the I should take that back. I found it like last week. The Second Son bandana. So that's I like that. I like the fact that they always throw those little Easter eggs in there.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, at the end of the game, there's a bunch of Easter eggs for PlayStation games. There's like I guess there's a table next to your and there's like a bunch of origami on it, or not origami. What's it? Yeah, origami when you fold the paper.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's like a car, and it's like from different PS4 games.
Oh, is there Leviathan X?
I think there is, or I know there's something from God of War. There's the giraffe thing from not
Horizon.
From Horizon.
The tall neck.
There's a car. I forget what the car is from. I think it's supposed to be Gran Turismo, and there's something else. There's like 4 or 5 of them there.
Is there a BB from Death Stranding?
No, there's no BB.
A BB.
I still can't get over how awesome that fucking game is. I play it.
We'll give Ghost.
Like I don't get tired of playing it. I just don't. I this week I haven't been able to play it just because of the new job, but I've been just so I sat down and I was like, I can play Call of Duty or I can just jump on Ghost again. Like, because normally like okay, like I only got an hour to play. I can jump on. I can get like 2 or 3 games of Call of Duty in, and I'll be good with that.
It should be the opposite though.
What do you mean?
If you have a limited amount of time to play, you should play the campaign game.
Yeah. No, I know that.
Because you could pause it at any time, you could stop it at any time.
Yeah.
If you're playing a multiplayer game, if you're over that hour in the middle of a game,
no, well, yeah,
you either just gotta leave.
Yeah,
lose all
normally I
that
just back
progress,
out. Yeah.
Or you gotta finish the game and then now you're late.
Or you gotta cut off early.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Like, if I have to back out early, I'll back out early. I don't mind that sometimes. But no, because I just feel like, I feel like Call of Duty is good for just those quick, like that quick.
I don't even get warmed up until a few games.
Yeah, same here. But I guess I don't know. I've been wanting to play it again, especially because it's season 5. I mean,
Yeah,
I haven't touched it at all. But Ghost is just too.
Yeah.
Like it's.
I gotta beat Ghost.
I can't bring myself to play any other game right now.
Yeah.
I gotta beat the Ghost.
But right now, like, anytime I turn on the game, that's the other game I've been playing right now is Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Because me and Jasmine can play that one together. So. She likes
Force
that.
Awakens?
Yeah.
What's that?
The
movie?
The movie. It's the Lego Star Wars.
Oh, Lego Star Wars. Okay.
Force Awakens. It's fun. I mean, it's the Lego Star Wars game.
Yeah, they announced that Lego Star Wars. They're gonna have Lego Star Wars new game. It'll be the whole saga.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
The entire
episode
saga?
Well, episode 1 through 9.
That's cool. I think.
For the next gens?
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now they only have. They
They
only
only
have
have episode 1 through 6, and then 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Separate.
Yeah. And then on this one, the one that we have, you play through the Battle of Endor before you even start the story campaign for 9. So or 7, I'm sorry. But it's cool. Yeah, you play the whole Battle of Endor, so you're gonna play as Han Solo and Leia. I don't think you don't get to play as Luke.
Luke.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you do the final battle with Vader and Palpatine or the Emperor. So that was cool. That was fun. But the way they Lego it up when instead of Vader throwing him down the shaft, I think he still throws them, but like the way he does it, like he just bounces off a couple things and he just gets stuck. And he just kind of crawls up something and just lays there, just panting like. So it's just kind of funny seeing him do it.
Yeah, they change it up a little bit just to make it. They do make it a little funnier.
Yeah, they had a lot of comedy too. There was one, I forget which one I was playing though, where it's like the guy builds this ship, or he gets in the ship and he goes to take off, and then like the ship lifts up and sputters out and then falls, and then they just and then it just breaks around him, and he's just still sitting there until his cartoon where you look down and you fall. It was one of those things that was pretty funny. There was a lot of little things like that. It's just like these little sight gags that are just pretty funny.
Yeah, and that new trailer for that whole collection, they were showing up. Like when Palpatine is electrocuting Luke.
Yeah.
They were reenacting that, but like that little Lego pieces of lightning.
Yeah.
And he was just throwing those. he was just throwing those, but he kept missing. And he was like, "Oh fuck this!" And then lightning started coming out of his hands.
That's funny. I like too with the like one of the you get red Lego blocks that unlock certain things. So the one we have right now is it's funny lightsabers. Mm-hmm. So anytime you're using a character that has a lightsaber, like instead of just being just straight the stick, it's like sometimes it's an axe or it's a tennis racket, or it always comes out as some different shape. Sometimes it's the Lego, the Lego, whatever the different Lego what is it, minifig, the minifig accessories.
Yeah.
So like it's a tennis racket, an axe, like just a fire, and then what else was there? There's been a couple different ones. But those are all pretty funny. And then you can do disco lightsabers where they just change colors the whole time you're using it. Well, we have fun with that one.
Pretty fucking sweet, bro.
We have a lot of fun with that one.
That's pretty fucking sweet. Do they have rainbow lightsabers and all that, right?
No, but you can choose between a lot.
Yeah, there's
between like seven or eight.
Yeah. There's a lot of, yeah. I like the whole customization when it came
What
to
is
that.
it? It's like you can do blue, green, orange, yellow.
All at once?
No. It's like purple, indigo. And
There's a pink one, I think, too.
And pink, yeah.
Yeah. And there's actually a pink hilt and everything, too.
I think once you beat the game, you can do red.
Really? I don't remember that. Oh, I haven't played it since after the credits. I never.
Yeah, because I beat the game and they said you unlocked a new outfit, and it was like the outfit where like he's having a vision where he turns Sith.
Oh yeah.
Or he turned into an Inquisitor.
Yeah.
And I assume if you got that outfit, you could have a red lightsaber.
Yeah.
Because in that sequence, you had a red lightsaber.
Yeah, red lightsaber. Yeah. I'm curious to see what because like the ending is so just like, all right, well, see you next time.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's so just because
the ending was kind of like
there's no conclusion. It's just it's like okay, well, we did that
at
part.
At the same time, if they did, like it kind of just discredits everything.
Yeah.
It's like they literally, they're not like Luke is not the only Jedi out there.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, because the whole thing is they're looking for the holocron had
All the names
of Force users, known Force users,
children.
Yeah. So they're gonna build a new temple, and this way, I'm confused on the timeline.
They destroy it though.
Yeah, they destroy it.
They don't.
I'm confused on the timeline though. So this takes place
Right after 3.
Right after. Okay. So.
It's like I would say like a couple, like 6 months. No, it's a couple years after 3, because he's a kid. He was like 14, and then he's probably like 19 or 20 in the game.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying
So
to.
like Luke's probably like 12.
Yeah.
Or like 8 when at that time.
At that point, yeah. So yeah, he has no idea what's going on.
He's out there scooping desert crab shit. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and wrap it up.
Strap it up. I can't see you.
You got anything, Mr. Weezy?
Huh?
Chubb? No? Okay.
No.
Well, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart, on Twitters at RealPressStart, and Instagram at TheRealPressStart. Like us, rate us, review us anywhere you can get your podcasts. Don't forget to check out Rep Sports. That's REPPSPORT .com. Wait, RTS.com. Use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order. Try Ray's energy drinks. No sugar, no colorings, no bullshit. Just great energy, time release caffeine. Check out Broken Arrow pre-workout. That shit's fucking amazing. There's all kinds of awesome supplements on there. Use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order. On that note, game over. No more questions. What's going on, people? It's Pistol Pete Jr. here. Just to remind you one more time to check out Ray's Energy Drinks by Rep Sports. Ray's Energy Drinks. Amazing flavors. Zero sugar, zero dyes, zero crash. None of the junk, none of the bullshit that's in these other energy drinks. They're amazing. I guarantee you're going to love them. Use coupon code TRPS for checkout. Get 15% off your order. Check out repsports.com. REPPSPORTS.com. Again, use coupon code TRPS for 15% off your order and to let them know that we sent you.